is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. So we're back again doing some more rumors, addressing some more rumors. So this one's kind of silly, but I thought it would just be fun to do it anyway, because yes, there's been some of these rebuilds or Lamelo Knicks rebuild done in the past, but there was a report that Lamelo has been performing terribly at the workout interviews, or just performing in performing terribly in general at the workouts, in the interviews, and that's going to cause him to fall in the draft, and he's not a lock for the top 3 anymore. So, you know, a lot of people are saying oh, it's because he wants to fall to the Knicks. So let's say it actually happens, which it most likely won't, let's be real, but I thought it'd be fun to do it anyway. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. Just signed to a big market city, and you know, it makes a lot of sense, but let's be honest, it's probably not going to happen. I just don't see Lamelo falling all the way to the Knicks have the 8th pick, I think, in this draft, or they did. And yeah, LaMelo's here in New York now. So we have LaMelo in New York, if you guys want the recap. So LaMelo did go number 1, but of course I kind of overrided it and made him, you know, the 8th pick. So yeah, LaMelo fell from top 3 to number 8. So there's no way he goes past. I mean, I don't think Detroit would pass up on him. If he fell all the way to the Pistons, I feel like the Pistons would take him. But regardless, he's in New York. So yeah, we have him in New York. So LaMelo, the Knicks get to live their dreams for at least this one time. So let's get into it. So moratorium day, we don't have any crazy amount of free agents to worry about. We all know the Knicks possibly want to trade for Chris Paul. So you know what, I mean, if we can do it, I will. I just don't know if it's gonna be possible. So let me just ask for Chris Paul, because Chris Paul's trade value is actually really good on this game compared to what it was on 2K20. It's kind of tough to trade for him, actually. And yeah, we have no offers right now. So do we have Julius Randle under contract? Let me just see if I can somehow make a magical trade for Chris Paul happen. So if I throw you Julius Randle and also Bobby Portis, they don't agree to that. I'll give you a first and Kevin Knox, and when they agree to this, they do not. And I'll give you, at the most, I'll give you one more first, and they don't agree. I'll throw in one more player, but that's about it. That's that's my limit. So we got Chris Paul. That was probably a little bit more of an overpay than I'd like to admit, but regardless, we have Chris Paul. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably move LaMelo to the shooting guard. So now obviously Chris Paul could be that more mentor that they've talked about, and RJ Barrett will play the 3, I guess. So we'll have Chris Paul, Elfrid Payton, LaMelo. We'll probably definitely upgrade the backup shooting guard. The bench needs an upgrade in general. And Mitchell Robinson, I don't really know if I want to start him this year. He's been more of a backup for the Knicks, but I definitely wouldn't mind him, you know, finally getting that opportunity to start, but we'll see what we can make happen. So Elfrid Payton, I'll keep around. Gibson, you do have to go though, my friend. I'm sorry. You got to go. We got to try to get some better backups here. So Jeremy Lamb and Doug McDermott, that is fine with me. I don't love trading another first round pick, but we did it anyway. So Jeremy Lamb, a nice backup shooting guard, and we got Doug McDermott back in New York. Definitely played here once upon a time. Only half a season though. So we have RJ, Dougie, no power forward right now, and Mitchell Robinson. And yeah, we don't have a whole lot. So Frank and Dennis Smith are definitely some other guys. Definitely need opportunity somewhere else. Frank, not as much as Dennis Smith. Dennis Smith's career is definitely just, it could go anywhere at this point, but I need a backup big or a power forward in general. So Luka and Rudy Gay, that's not bad. Draymond Green, there's Dwight Powell as well, and Maxi Kleber. You know what, I'll go ahead and send Dennis Smith back to Dallas, and we're gonna get ourselves a power forward in Maxi Kleber, I guess. So yeah, obviously the Mavericks would never do that, but I did it. So we're gonna have Max Kleber possibly be our starting power forward. I don't love that. I guess I'll sign Myers Leonard to a 2-year deal, and that's about all we can afford right now because of Chris Paul's massive contract. But hey, the team is looking better than it was last year, I'd like to think. So we got Chris Paul, Mitchell Robinson. We just drafted LaMelo, Elfrid Payton, RJ Barrett. I definitely like this team. It's definitely not as horrible as it was last season, like I said. So hopefully with Chris Paul here and LaMelo here, we might be able to sneak our way into the Eastern Conference playoffs. I honestly think we'll be able to, at least on 2K. I don't know about in real life with the Knicks, but I'm going to go ahead and throw this 1 out of 10 potential we have to LaMelo. And our rotation is going to look like this. We have Tom Thibodeau as the head coach, of course. But Chris Paul, LaMelo, RJ, Maxi Kleber, Mitch Robinson. Not bad. Not bad. Elfrid Payton, Jeremy Lamb, Doug McDermott, and Dwight Powell. I'll definitely take this 9 times out of 10. It's not a bad lineup. It could be better, but it's definitely not bad. So I guess we'll move this to balance just because RJ Barrett doesn't really fit a defensive system. So I'm going to move this to balance instead. And we're going to simulate the first season, see how it goes with Chris Paul and LaMelo in town, and let's see if we can get the Knicks into the playoffs. Season, Joel Embiid is your most valuable player. I basically gave the Knicks the perfect offseason that they could possibly have. Like, I feel like that's the most, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that's like the most maximized offseason the Knicks can have this offseason. Well, we went 56 and 26. Getting Chris Paul and Lamelo would be huge upgrades for them, as we just had Lamelo average 22 points. His neck is very long in this photo. I don't love it, but Bobo, 6-man, Kawhi's defensive player, and Kendrick Nunn is your most improved. And Coach of the Year goes to Brad Stevens. Embiid, once again, we just saw that, but hey, he wins MVP. That's a change. We always see Luka or Giannis win this. It's cool to see the big man win the MVP award. So we have All-NBA first team Luka, Steph, LeBron, Giannis, Embiid. All-NBA second team, nothing as far as Chris Paul is concerned, and he's not here either. All defense first team and all defensive second team. And then we do, of course, get Lamelo on the all rookie first team, and that's about it. But we are the third seed in the East. From a team that wasn't making the playoffs at all to the top 3 in the East, that's definitely a huge jump, something that probably won't happen. But hey, you got RJ, definitely a huge part of your future, I'd like to think, even though on 2K, the Knicks always release him for whatever reason, but I will not be doing that, of course, just because I feel like that makes no sense. But Chris Paul, definitely 21 points and 9, that's not bad. Making $40 million, that's basically what you need to ask for. Probably need more than that for that much money, but hey, we'll take it. Lamelo, 22 in his rookie season, very nice, shooting efficiently as well. You love to see it. Jeremy Lamb, Mitch Robinson definitely contributed a little bit as well. Mitch Robinson 12 and 11 and 2 blocks per game. Doug McDermott, Max Kleber, Elfrid Payton, Dwight Powell, and Dotson. All right, boom, here we go. We are playing the Miami Heat, who just came off obviously an NBA Finals appearance, and we have Kendrick Nunn, Harrow, Butler, Christian Wood, Bam Adebayo. Definitely a nice signing by them for by getting Christian Wood. That's more spacing on the floor for them. So let's see if we can beat them. I don't know, man. We'll see. And we beat them in 5. So wow, awesome stuff. And now we're playing the MVP of the season in Joel Embiid. We got Simmons, Matisse, Harris, Al Horford, and Richardson. So this team hasn't really changed much at all. I don't think they really did anything, actually. This team is basically the same other than drafting Trey Jones, it looks like. Interesting. Okay, so the 76ers literally did nothing besides draft somebody. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can simulate current round and beat them here. And we do beat them in 6 games. So we're in these conference finals already. Obviously, this is 2K. And Knicks fans, if you're watching, this probably won't happen in real life. But hey, you can dream, right? I mean, Knicks fans have been dreaming for quite some time. But remember, I'm a Blazers fan. So it's not like yeah, we've made the playoffs. But have we done much more than Knicks? Not really. I mean, yeah, playoffs is nice. But it's not like we won any championships or anything. So we got Chris Paul, Lamelo, RJ, Kleber, Mitch Robinson, Elfrid Payton, Jeremy Lamb, Doug McDermott. All right, and Kimba, Jaylen Brown. I don't know why I just went over my rotation. I was kind of trying to go over the Celtics rotation. I just read my rotation, even though you guys already know what it was. And 2K crashed. That's awesome. Fucking love 2K. Freaking love 2K, guys. Love it. Autosave off on this finals on this file, on this file. So basically I made the same trade, same roster, so everything looks relatively the same, other than I think instead we don't have Tyrese Maxey anymore, which is not that big of a deal. But yeah, so yeah, my game crashed and I don't have autosave on. I have it off because I kind of use this same file to use these rebuilds, because I have the draft order completely correct, and you guys know how annoying it would be to have the draft, like redoing the draft order every time I need to do a rebuild. It'd be very annoying. So yeah, that's why I had to redo it. And now we're 55 and 27. So I guess we can pretend like we never even made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, because we are going to have to redo it again. So playing the Toronto Raptors in the first round. So basically this is the first season, still the first season of the playoffs. So similar current round, even though this is basically the second playoffs you guys are seeing. So we have a chance to making it back to the Eastern Conference Finals though. So, and we do. So, and I think we were playing the Boston Celtics regardless. So that, I mean, we're kind of back to where we were. So that's good at least. So similar current round, and we do lose in 6. So that might have been what happened anyway. But when we simulate this, the Mavericks go on to win the championship, and Kristaps Porzingis is your Finals MVP. But like I was saying before the game crash, going from no playoffs at all to the Eastern Conference Finals is awesome. Obviously, this is a game at the end of the day, but we're having fun. So we're vibing out. Here we go, man. Draft. We got that down. Tom Thibodeau, I'm going to keep. We definitely need a better trainer because I'm not in love with what we just had. Obviously, we only had 1 training camp to use on LaMelo. And then I guess Chris Paul is going to be a free agent. Is there anything else I really want to do? I do want to upgrade my power forward spot, like bad, obviously. So let's kind of, do we have a draft pick? Oh, I thought that was the first pick in the draft. I'm like, okay, let's go. Chris Paul actually declines. Wow. And yeah, here it is, man. I don't know why, but they always want you to decline RJ Barrett's team option. Makes no sense to me at all. Like, he just averaged 20 points. Why would you get rid of him? I guess maybe it's because his morale is unset. There's no way I'm resigning with this team after this season. I'm sure that's how all players feel after they play with the Knicks. I'm kidding, Knicks fans. Don't come at my neck. Qualifying offers. Wood and Jared Harper. Free agency. Here we go, man. Chris Paul. He was a perfect match in our system. I think I'm going to get him back on a 2-year deal. And I'm also going to re-sign Alfred Payton to a 2-year deal as well. Just to have both those guys back would be phenomenal. So let's sign those guys back. And then we'll focus on upgrading the power forward spot, which we still have quite a bit of money to use at that. So we have Jabari, Kyle Kuzma, Jeremy Grant. Kyle Kuzma only won 10 million. It's actually really awesome. He's only 23. The ages are definitely wrong. I know some people have been pointing that out. The ages, yes, are very wrong in this file. And the reason being is because it's the most realistic file I can find on PC, man. It's unfortunate, but that's what I'm dealing with. So Jeremy Grant's gonna be my new 4. And do we have anything else we can do? Let me see. We could sign Aaron Baines. I saw Baines out here. Why not? Let's give Aaron Baines a fat contract. We'll have Aaron Baines come in, and we're gonna have basically the same roster, but of course, with the young roster we have, Lamelo and RJ Barrett should only get better. So, and Mitch Robinson, of course, as well. Chris Paul actually gets better as well, which is nice to have. So, let's go ahead and get into season number 2 without the game crashing on me. And let's see if we win a championship this time, man. We were pretty close, man. Maybe the NBA Finals. Maybe we'll make that. Maybe we won't. Let's see what happens. In quite some time is Team Intel. I haven't looked at this in quite a while. Hey, look! My Blazers ended up with Kevin Love, and they also have Lonzo and Dame in the backcourt. Interesting. Bradley Beal's on the Warriors. Okay. Klay Thompson on the Wizards. There's a lot of moving pieces, it looks like, around the league. But I haven't looked at this in a while. Like I said, I kind of want to find a power forward at the trade deadline. I don't know. Wow, the Celtics are rebuilding, and Jason Tatum is not untouchable. No way I'd be able to get that to happen. And but I was looking at this. They also, okay, the Hornets are rebuilding with Bol available. Interesting. But what I was in, Giannis is on the Mavericks. Okay. What I was looking at is the Pacers are selling Sabonis. We also got Siakam from the Raptors. So we, low key, we definitely have some offers we can make. I don't know if this is going to be possible, though. So we don't really, I don't think we're going to have the money to make that work. So let me just go ahead and throw something out there. So if I threw like Jeremy Lamb and Dwight Powell in a first, like, does that give me anything spectacular? So Matisse and Al Horford, Cousins, George Hill, Landry Shamet, Kelly Oubre. Oubre is definitely not a bad pickup. It's just I don't really need a small forward. Matisse is nice, but it's just we do get Al Horford, but that doesn't really help me any. We're 30 and 22 right now. I'm gonna go to the Hornets. Actually, I'm gonna call up the Hornets, and we all know Bol at the 4 is kind of nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to make something happen here. So actually, probably something I should do before I make this trade is when I do live stream, my chat always tells me to do this. Change the positions. That way their value is a lot better, which makes so much sense. I just don't ever do it. And now we might be able to finesse this. So let's go. Bol for Dwight Powell. Obviously, straight up is not happening. So do I have anybody? Bro, the game crashed on me again. This never happens, man. Wow. What an L, bro. What an L. All right, man. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and get Bol, simulate a full season with that same roster, and let's see win a championship in the first season again. So if this is how it's gonna be, I might have to stop using that file. I might have to just say screw the draft order and go back to just doing it with the regular my way. I don't know, man. That's kind of I'm gonna have to definitely consider not using that autosave file anymore, even though I'm still in it right now. So if it crashes one more time, then I'm just gonna take a massive L in this video. But I kind of just put this team that I was gonna have at that point in this very first season. So we're gonna have Bol, Mitch Robinson, RJ. This is basically where we were headed with that team. So yeah, this is gonna be our last season pretty much. I'm gonna definitely have to fix the error. I did update my graphics card today, so I don't know if that has anything to do with why this game keeps crashing, but because it definitely never did this. Especially like it crashed once every once in a while, but like twice in the same hour is definitely something that has never done before. But regardless, let's simulate this full season and let's see if we can win a championship, even though we should have way more development later on, but it's all good. I go through it relatively quickly because I do not want to crash on me again and then like not having like a result of possibly winning a championship in this video. But here are the Wizards. They have John Wall and Beal still, so my current round, and we beat them in 5. And now we're playing the Boston Celtics, who beat us in the very first season, even though this is technically the first season again. Let's see if we can beat them, and we lose in 7. So that's unfortunate. But the Hawks going to win the championship, and I feel like I definitely, if I was at the point where I should be, I definitely feel like we would have won a championship with this video. But with that being said, I want to ask you guys this question if you made it to the end. If you guys, do you guys like, would you guys rather see me, like, I know some of you guys have been complaining about the ages, because like, it is stupid. Like, the ages are wrong in this file, and the ages don't move. I don't even know why. I've still have not figured out why that is. But if it's so annoying, do you guys just want me to just go back to just like not even using this file at all, or do you not mind it? Just let me know. Let me know what you guys think. But other than that, I definitely want you guys to leave me your feedback, whether you care about the ages or the draft order. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think. But other than that, this is Crushables. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm saying peace.